the time, its time period will be what? So வெளியே இருக்கும்போது in air it is the time period is being t, and when it's immersed in a liquid, then its time period is being something. So how much times of t you have to find this out, right? And all they have given is that வெளியே இருக்கும்போது time period, let it be the pendulum, right? What is the time period of a pendulum? 2 pi under root of L by G, correct? When it has been immersed, what are all the other forces? First, how did we derive the equation for T is equal to 2 pi m root of L by G? Anyone remember how we derived that equation? By resolving the forces, correct? And this is the one theta, it will be making an angle of theta, and this will be mg cos theta, and this will be mg sin theta, right? Which force has been responsible for restoring it? Mg sin theta. So F will be equal to minus mg sin theta is the value, correct? Theta is for the smaller angle again. Small angle how can I write as F is equal to minus mg theta and எழுதிக்கலாம், right? Theta is nothing but the angular displacement, which is of the arc length, correct? இதுதானே உன்னோட displacement x. Length of the pendulum is L, right? Then this is the theta. L is equal to x theta and எழுதலாமா? And from here theta will be equal to L by x, correct? So from F will be equal to minus of ag, mg, time period will be, wait. Theta is equal to Lx. Arc, theta is equal to arc length into its, radius into its arc length, correct? So this will be r into x. Hey, wait. One second. Correct. So theta will be equal to x by L. Correct? Now I will be ringing இது வந்து oscillate தான் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு. Oscillate for the simple harmonic motion, what is an expression which has to satisfy? A is equal to minus omega square x. So I'm just bringing it into this form. This is nothing but force is equal to mass into acceleration will be equal to minus mg x by L. M and m gets cancelled. Acceleration will be minus g by L x. So இதுல இருந்தா நமக்கு omega value வந்துச்சு. This is in air. Now இதே இது நான் liquid குள்ள immerse பண்ணும்போது what are some additional force that will be acting? Buoyancy force also will be there. In which direction? Upward direction. So mg as well as buoyancy will be there. Mg கீழ இருக்கும், buoyancy will be in the opposite direction, right? And you have to find the time period of that first, right? So ரெண்டு பேரையும் relate பண்ணுங்க. Let's check. So F net will be, what is the F net? Your weight of the body minus the buoyancy. Okay. The buoyancy minus the weight of the body. Correct? And it will not be completely in a sync also. They have been not saying anything. Only thing is that it has been oscillating inside the liquid also. Inside the liquid, who will be the force? Which force will be greater? Mg or your buoyancy? Buoyancy will be greater, right? Oscillate ஆகிறதுக்கு. So buoyancy, your F net will be equal to your buoyancy minus your mg parameter, correct? Buoyancy formula என்ன? Density of யாரு? Density of liquid into volume of the body which has been immersed. So this is a simple pendulum. Airல இருக்கும்போது the total setup has been immersed inside. So the total volume V into G minus. And what about this? Mass of the pendulum. And mass is nothing but how can I write it mass? Rho into V ன்னு எழுதலாமா? What is rho, sir? Rho of யார் இந்த வாட்டி? The bob V into G. So this is your F net, correct? இந்த இதுல இருந்து what I have to find it out? F net ல இருந்து என்ன கண்டுபிடிச்சா? Acceleration you have found out. Similarly, find the acceleration here and equate it with minus omega square. So they have given the relation also. The density. Density of liquid is 1/16 of the material of the bob, right? So இது வந்து rho na, and this will be your rho m by 60. Calculating mg. Yes, sir. For return buoyancy oscillate ஆறதுக்கு yes sir, mg will be rated. mg minus your buoyancy. So rho of the bob, let me take it as rho v g, and this will be rho by 16 into v g, and m of a net will be equal to rho v g. I will take it as common, 15 by 16 rho. So a will be a net will be equal to rho v g 15 by 16, and rho into v is nothing but your mass. So in here also m is being there. So this and this gets cancelled out. So your a net will be equal to g 15 by 16 node. Correct? This is your this is your a net value. Correct? A net is nothing but your net acceleration. What is the time period? 2 pi under root of length of the bob into g. This is at the r. Now t will be equal to 2 pi under root of length மாறப்போகுதா? It remains same, divided by this will be of your a net value. ஏன்னா வெளியே ஆர்ல இருக்கும்போது only g is been acting here, right? Inside this there will be a resultant of the acceleration. So this will be your a net value. So t, let be t dash. T dash will be equal to 2 pi under root of l pi. This I can write it as 15g 16 எழுதலாம். Correct? Now t dash will be equal to, oh wait, yeah, 4 into, I have to write in terms of t in this time. So which one will be there? T ன்றது என்ன? 2 pi by lg, correct? So 2 pi under root of l by g மட்டும் t on expression, and this 4 by root of 3 power. So 4t, the option D is the correct answer. This question. A tuning fork of frequency is 480 Hz is used in an experiment for measuring the speed of sound in air by resonance tube method. Resonance is observed to occur at two successive lengths of the air column, that is of L will be L1 will be equal to 30 and L2 is 70 centimeter. Now, then what will be? V will be equal to speed of sound will be equal to how much?
Sir, velocity is equal to 2 into lambda into L2 minus L1, sir, formula.
Correct, sir. I've seen about the resonance tube. School la பாத்தீங்க, இங்க பார்க்கலையா? Have you?
School la பார்த்தேன், sir.
Oh, then okay, sir. Listen here. So this is of a resonance tube where it is of a closed organ pipe. So ஒரு end வந்து closed ஆ இருக்கும். And so this is the fundamental frequency which has been forming, the initial fundamental frequency in this case. Now this will be a total length L. Correct? இது போக there is something called as the end correction. End correction will be always occurring at the closed organ pipe. என்ன ஆகும்னா exactly at one end it has to form a node and at the other end it has to form an antinote. So what happens here is that on exactly it will not be ending up with this open. There will be a small, slightly, it will be formed outside the open of it. So this length will be your E. So this is what we call as the end correction. So ஆக மொத்தம் this will be of your L1 plus your end correction. Now you tell me, this is a node, this is an antinode. What is the distance between the node and the antinode? Lambda by 4. So L1 plus E will be equal to lambda by 4. Correct? L1 is not the length. Here it is of the length of the pipe as well as the way which has been forming. Now, next the resonance wave. Now, the resonance wave I'm just covering up with some other material, right? இப்போ என்ன ஆகுது இங்க இருந்த antinode வந்து கொஞ்சம் displace ஆகி from here the antinode starts. Sorry, the node starts. Correct? Now, what is the second? எப்படி form ஆகும்? எப்படி form ஆகும்? Node to antinode. Node to antinode. Right. Now, second, the next resonance has been forming at this scale, right? இதோட length எவ்வளவா இருக்கும்? Some different length L2 plus this value. Correct? Overall lambda value எவ்வளவு வரும்? Node to node, it will be lambda by 2 plus lambda by 4. Correct? So here I will be writing this as இது வர L2 and this is your E value. So L2 plus E will be equal to lambda by 2 plus lambda by 4, which will be 3 lambda by 4. Correct? Now what you will be doing here is that just subtract these two equations. So you will get it as L1 minus L2 will be equal to lambda by 4 minus 3 lambda by 4. So L1 minus L2 will be equal to minus oh wait. So lambda will be equal to 2 times L2 minus L1. So this is the wavelength of a the sound which has been formed inside a resonance field. So this is an experiment of your resonance field. Initially, normal or frequency also vibrate பண்ணும்போது this is the fundamental getting it. Right after this, I'm just filling up it, and next resonance will be formed. So next resonance I'm taking, and this is called the end correction. End correction, and it will not actually forming at the correct உனக்கு close endல form ஆகாம, I mean the open tubeல form ஆகாம, it is slightly displaced outside. So that is your end correction E value. So this will be the expression for that. So this is the lambda. Now what they are asking, V வந்து எவ்வளவுன்னு கேக்குறாங்க. கரெக்டா? Right? So lambda I can write it as, instead of velocity and frequency, how can I write the lambda? V by frequency will be equal to, so I can write velocity will be equal to 2 times the frequency L2 minus L. Right? So this is what you have to find out. Velocity L1 இருக்கு, L2 இருக்கு, frequency also they have given. So you will get it as 384 meter per second. Yeah, this is of the Doppler effect. A train moved towards a stationary observer with velocity with a speed of 34 meter per second. Train sound the whistle and its frequency registered by the observer is f1. The speed of the train reduced to 17 meter per second. The frequency registered is f2. If the speed of sound is 340, then what is f1 is to f2? So, so what is the expression for that? Anyone? Apparent frequency will be equal to V plus or minus VO divided by V plus or minus Vs into the actual frequency of the source. Correct? Now, who is at rest? Station observer is at. So, observer na he is at rest 0. Correct? What is V? Speed of sound. So, that also they have given. And what is this? Source, but two conditions are given. One was at 34 frequency is f1, and at 70 the frequency is f2. Will the mu s changes? No. You have to write out. Just find out the ratio of this f1 mu1 by mu2.
The first option.
First option, sir. Let's check. So f1 will be equal to 340 divided by 340. And what about is it plus or minus? It's been approaching the observer. Correct? Approach பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகும்? The frequency heard by the observer will be more. Upper denominator will be minus. So minus of v of the velocity of 34 minus. And 340 divided by 340 again minus 70. So by dividing this, 4340 minus 17 divided by 340 minus 34. So this will be of 323, 17, 323, and this will be 360, 306. But there is a been 35 in terms of 323, 13, yes sir, 17 table of 17, 1, this will be of 17, 6,
Sir, option 1, sir.
yes, 18, 34 common na sir. So option will be of 18 is coming, so only one has been there, so 19 is to 18. So option 1 will be the right answer. This one. A particle executes a SHM motion with an amplitude of 5 centimeters. When the particle is at 4 centimeters from the mean position, the magnitude of its velocity is equal to that of its acceleration. Find out the time period then. The maximum acceleration, maximum amplitude is 5 centimeters. 4 centimeter இருக்கும்போது அதோட velocityயும் acceleration ரெண்டு பேருமே சேமா இருக்காங்க. So how will you find it out? What is the velocity general term, general expression for the velocity? How will you find it out? V is equal to omega under root of a square minus x square. A square is the maximum amplitude, x square is the amplitude which it has got traveled. Now, similarly, what about acceleration? Minus omega square x. So minus omega square into what is x here? 4 centimeters. Yes. Option B is correct. So omega under root of a square minus x square. So which will be equal to omega under root of 5 square minus 4 square. And acceleration will be equal to minus omega square x parameter. So minus 4 omega square, right? Magnitudes are being same. So your velocity will be equal to your acceleration. So omega square 5 square minus 4 square will be equal to 6. B into, oh, okay, sorry. 4 omega square. So time period will be, yes ma'am. Option B is correct. So 4 2s are 8, 8 pi by 3. Option B is the correct answer. Particle undergoing a simple harmonic motion has a time-dependent displacement. X is equal to this. Ratio of the kinetic energy and potential energy will be harmless. So what is kinetic energy? Half into m into omega square, that v square value. V is nothing but your, this is an expression, correct? So this kinetic energy. Potential energy half into half into kx square, which is nothing but your m omega square into x square. So spring, the same as that of the the spring potential energy, half into kx square for your potential energy, and kinetic energy will be equal to half into m into v square, and v is nothing but omega square and into a square minus x square parameter, right? V square then. So half into k value, have they given anything? Right. Keep it as they're asking about the ratio only. So half into k into x square. X is what is the displacement here? Oh, they're asking only about the timer. Yes, sir. So they have given the time. So potential energy of this particle t is equal to 210 seconds. So substitute this value here and find out the time. I mean the displacement here. So x value you will find it out. Put the x here. Now differentiation of this will be your v value, correct? V value substitute and give the same thing. Just find out further what will be the x parameter. So x will be equal to a sine. This will be pi into 210 divided by 90. And this will be of 7. So 7 pi by 3. Now a sine 7 pi by 3. 7 pi by 3 I can write it as a sine this of 2 pi plus will be of the pi by. So your x will be a sine pi by 3. Correct? So x value we have found out, and next is your substitute this x value here, and you will get your velocity.
Sir, x value will be root 3 into a by 2 only, sir.
Yes, sir. Root 3 a by 2, sir. And velocity, kinetic energy, velocity will be equal to. So this is your velocity, this is your displacement, and substitute it in this equation, you will get it as half into k into x square will be of 3a by 4 divided by half into m into a square omega square by 4.
So option D.
Correct. Then no extra root 3 of a by square. A and a gets, it is a square.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
kinetic energy to potential energy ratio only, sir, they are asked.
Ratio of their kinetic and 1 by 3.
1 by 3 you will get now, sir.
Yes, sir.
But
They
options
haven't
itself.
not there. I guess they are given the wrong options for this. 1 by 3 square varadu. So this answer is 3 only, 1 by 3 only, sir. So potential to, they have been asking for the kinetic to potential, so it will be of the 1/3 only. So I guess in that shift, this question has been dropped, or they would have been challenged for this question. And on one more thing about this year also, the many of the questions have been like around last shift mattum, it was around 3 or 4 questions has been dropped. Dropped in the sense, உனக்கு வந்து answer நீ போட்டால் answer will be there, but options will not be matching up with that. So if you have attempted that question, it will be considered as positive. Answer தப்பா போட்டியோ கரெக்டா போட்டாலுமே that question is being considered as drop. So the who are writing in that particular shift will be getting the positive marks if they attempted that question. Right? So this is what happened. This actually, so more often நடக்காது, ஏதாச்சும் random எல்லா shiftலயும் நடக்காது, but randomly. So around in the first shift also, in the second session, they have one question has been dropped. And right after the examination, if suppose they have written the examination by the Feb 1, all the JEE session has been completed. By Feb 5, they'll be releasing your answer. Right. So for by Feb 5, they will be releasing your answer key, your response sheet at first. So response sheet path, you have to be calculate all the marks that what you have been getting. If ஏதாச்சும் நீ challenge பண்ற மாதிரி இருந்துச்சுன்னா, that is called as the challenge portal. With your portal, you will be challenging the question, எனக்கு வந்து இதான் answer வந்துச்சு, or with respect to any of the source which you are getting. Some question வந்து previous என்ன கேட்டிருப்பாங்களோ அதே தான் கேட்டிருப்பாங்க. So they will be asking it whether do you have any like proof for it or not. Bookல இருந்துச்சுன்னா bookல இருந்து photo எடுத்து you can send it. So this is the how the procedure thing. This is how the procedure in order to get the marks for the correct question which you have attempted. நீ கரெக்டா கொடுத்து அவங்க தப்பா கொடுத்திருந்தாலுமே you have to check, verify, right? இது போக the options are not matching up with the NTA answer key means they will consider that question as a drop. அதுக்கு நீ attend பண்ணியிருக்கணும். Attend பண்ணாம வந்திருந்தீங்கன்னா, for those students it will not be considered. Plus 5 will not be considered. Right? Right. So this question. Equation of a traveling wave on a stretched string of linear density, their mu value they have given is y is equal to so and so. Distance, where distance and time have been measured in SI units. Tension in the string would be V is equal to under root of T by, so V square mu will be equal to T. So இதான் நீ கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். So velocity I can find it out by using this equation. So velocity is nothing but omega by K. Omega value is into 5 gram per meter gram. So it will be 10 to the power minus 3. So 5 5s are 25, 25 50 square. 12.5. So option B will be your right answer. Right, this is the question. Closed organ pipe tubes are filled with 2 different gases having the same bulk modulus but different densities, rho 1 and rho 2. How your velocity is being related with your bulk modulus and density?
Sir, directly proportional to bulk modulus inverse proportional to density, sir.
Density, correct? ரெண்டு பேருக்கும் bulk modulus is been same, only density is been different. Okay. The frequency of ninth harmonic of closed tube is identical to the fourth harmonic of the open tube. The length of the closed tube is 10 centimeter and density of the ratio will be this they have given. So length of the open tube எவ்வளவுன்னு கேட்கறாங்க. So what is the ninth harmonic of the closed tube expression? 9V by 4L of the closed pipe, correct? Which will be also equal to fourth harmonic will be of 4V by 2 of L open, correct? And velocity will be changing with respect to what? Your density, correct? So how can write this is 1 by rho of open, closed under the root. Fourth harmonic is for the open tube, right? 9V by 4L.
Sir,
Ninth harmonic is what? First harmonic is V by 4L. Next comes your third harmonic. Then fifth harmonic. இதுக்கு நீ இதே போதும்ல. Why you are going with for N? N is for what, sir? In terms of overtone ல கேட்டது சேஞ்ச் பண்ணாதான் நீ அப்படி பண்ணணும். This is of N, right? இது உனக்கு ஆல்ரெடி this is of your nth harmonic. So nth harmonic, first harmonic, third harmonic, 5, 7, 9. 9 தானே வரும். கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணணும், கரெக்ட் சார். ஃபிஃப்த் ஓவர்டோன் கொடுக்கும் போது தான் உனக்கு வந்து 2n minus 1. n தான் ஓவர்டோனு. under root of 1 by rho of open pipe. கரெக்டா? எல்லாமே கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. And this ratio also there. 2 will be the this one. And you have to find out the length of the open tube. Length of the open tube now, how can I find this out? LO will be equal to this will be 2. 4 2s are 8 LC divided by 9 under root of rho C by rho naught. Correct? Rho C by rho naught order ratio has been 1 is to 16. So 1 is by 4 and 1. This will be 8 into LC is how much, sir? 10 centimeter divided by 9 into 1 by 4. So cancels out. This will be 220 by 9 worth, correct? So I'll just show you the options. So option 2 is the correct answer, and this was asked in the first shift this year. JEE means 2025 and first shift was on Jan 22nd. Resistance. In 10, have you studied about magnetic field inside a solenoid? ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? So this question is actually based upon that. If B is the magnetic solenoid and mu naught is the permeability of free space, then dimension of B by mu naught will be how much in கேக்குறாங்க. What is magnetic field inside a solenoid? B will be equal to formula படிக்கலையா இல்லையா தெரியல வச்சு. Actually, the formula inside a magnetic solenoid will be of mu naught n into I, where n is called as the number of turns per unit length. Right. So this is actually an equation. இதுல இருந்து B by mu naught ஓட ரேஷியோ எவ்வளவுன்னு கேக்குறாங்க. So B by mu naught, I is the current. Solenoid சுத்தி current will be going on. So this is the one. So current will be flowing on through this. Sorry. In this, I will be going on. So இதனால உள்ள உருவாகிற magnetic field will be what? So அதுதான் வந்து B will be equal to mu naught Ni. There you have studied just the theory. So magnetic field எனக்கு அதிகமா இருக்கணும்னா what are the parameters it should be? Current should be more and number of turns should be more னு சொல்லிட்டு you would have studied. Correct? So that is actually from this expression. So B by mu naught will be equal to N by length into current. What is current? இது A and lengthக்கு வந்து L. And n number of turns it's of no units at all. Number of turns na 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns. Adukku unit irukkan ketna there's no unit. So it will be L inverse. Fourth option. This is also asked in the same paper. Two spherical, this is from the thermal properties of matter. Two spherical bodies, same material, radius from the 0.2 and 0.8 meter are placed in the same atmosphere. Temperature of the smaller body is 800 and temperature of the bigger body is 400. If the energy radiated from the smaller body is E, then how much times the smaller body will be the bigger body in diagram? What is the energy? Heat that has been emitted. Sigma epsilon A into T to the power 4. ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? இவ்வளவுதான். Sigma same, emissivity same, only with respect to area. So E1 by E2 will be equal to area is what? Spherical body ன்னு சொல்லிட்டாங்க. Spherical body area will be 4 pi r square. So 4 pi r1 square into T1 to the power 4 divided by 4 pi r2 square into T2 to the power 4. So this is a smaller body in consider பண்ணனா this will be E divided by E2 into T2 by T1 the power whole and R2 by R1, which will be equal to E2. So E will be equal to E into T2 ன்றது the bigger body. So 400 divided by 800 to the power 4 into R2 will be of whole square. Oh wait, R1 force. Option 1 again from the same paper, same shift. 11th question மட்டும் தான் I'm just choosing it and solving it for you. This one again. Amount of ice of mass has been this much is at minus 10 degrees Celsius, transform into a vapor of the room of the temperature 110 degrees Celsius by applying a heat. Total work done in this. So conversion எங்க இருந்து ஆரம்பிக்கணும்? From minus 10 degree to 110 degree, you have to convert all, energy எல்லாத்தையும் நீ கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். From minus 10 to 0 degree Celsius, it will be m into c into del T. Correct? Now from 0 to again 0, phase change will be there with temperature remains constant. So this will be m into
L, sir.
LF. Correct, sir. From 0 to 100 degree, m c
MC
del T. This is of water and this is of the ice, which will be there, right? Next, வேற என்ன? அப்புறம் 100 degree Celsius ல இருந்து 100 to 100
Vapor,
itself.
sir.
Vapor, it will be changed from liquid to vapor, it will be changing with a constant rate. So it will be of m into LV. And 100 to 110, we have to MC.
Del T, sir.
This for the steam. For ice and steam, it will be idukum 0.5 and this also 0.5, right? In gram, I am talking about. So this will be of 4,200 for both of them, and m will remain same. C of water is being everything they have given. Latent heat of steam, ice, LF, and specific heat, water, ice also they have. So இவங்க எல்லாத்தையும் you have to add it up. So இதுல இருந்து நீ 110 ஆக்குறதுக்கு what is the conversion? This question, sir. 3 conductors, same length, having a thermal conductivity K1, K2, K3, as shown in the figure. Area of cross section of the first and second conductor are same. Third conductor is double the first conductor. Given time is nothing but flow வந்து நடக்குது from where to where? 100 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius. These two, K1 and K2, are in parallel, and which is in series with K3. Alright. And length have been same. And this also, the length has been, only the area has been changing. So area has been 2 times of A, and this is A, and this is A. Yes, sir.
These are PYQs, sir.
PYQ. In the version கேட்டது sir, ஒரே பேப்பர்ல, only for one shift I'm talking about, 22nd January first shift paper.
Yes, sir.
That's the problem here. What happened is that everyone who have been like based upon the previous year analysis, they have thought that the main chapters will be of system of particles and work power energy from the mechanics part, and last oscillation, and in 12th it will be there. So ray optic, those things will be there. But this year ஒரே chapterல இருந்து மட்டும் like thermal properties and thermodynamics, they have only the thermal property they have asked this much question. So what many students done is that they give only importance to the first few chapters. So இவங்க இந்த ஷிஃப்ட்ல எழுதுறவங்களுக்கு கண்டிப்பா கம்மியா தான் வரும். But compared to all the 3 subjects, this physics was easier, a little bit easier out of the maths and chemistry. So this was this year paper, sir. Now ஒரே ஷிஃப்ட்டுக்கு தான் I'm talking about. Parallel, right? So this will be the parallel, right? K ஓட expression என்ன? K will be equal, the heat flow, correct? Heat flow will be equal to, இங்க இருந்து current வந்து heat current will be flowing here. So H or Q will be, Q by T will be equal to K thermal conductivity into area of cross section into the temperature difference divided by the length. Correct? இவங்க ரெண்டு இதுல இங்க இருந்து current flow ஆகுது. Correct? Current means heat is been flowing. Correct? Heat has been flowing parallelly. same as that of your current. Electricity-க்கும் நீ இதே தான் compare பண்ணுவ. என்ன ஆகுது? இங்க இருந்து just imagine that you are giving a current at this one end, right? ரெண்டு resistors have been there, correct? So they are moving parallel, and after this crossing at theta degree Celsius, again it is moving with series. So these two parallel in connection with series. புரிஞ்சுதா? மீதி எல்லா வேல்யூ k, all the values they have given, k1, k2, k3 they have given. Area also, area வந்து உனக்கு automatically it will get cancelled out. Why? Because all are having the 2 times the A, so they already know it. And temperature also, this for K1 and K2, this will be the temperature difference, 100 minus theta, 100 minus theta. K3 க்கு மட்டும் theta minus 0 இருக்கும். அந்த theta தான் we have to, what they are asking, temperature then the theta we have to find it. Right, sir? Yes, sir. How much? I don't know. I didn't get the answer. Yes, sir. What you are getting? 20? 23, yeah. What is R? R is equal to L by Ka, right? Thermal conductivity. Oh, sorry, thermal resistance. Changing temperature. That also you can do, sir. I will be equal to I1 plus I2. I mean, current will be equal to K1 plus Ka del T by L plus K2 A del T by L. That also you can take. So you are getting it as 23, yeah? You, sir? 16 days. No, it will be over K1, K2. Yes, sir. எங்க சார் 180? இது 18 into 100 சார். Numerical, I mean, you are getting it in terms of forty is the one, correct? So theta will be 40 degrees Celsius. This one, sir. This is on the next day. So 23rd, I mean, sorry, the same day, but the second shift. The ball of mass has been 100 grams is projected with velocity 20 meter per second at 60 degrees with the horizontal. Decrease in the kinetic energy of the ball from the motion of point of projection to the highest point of projection. So it's actually a projectile motion. What will be the change in the kinetic energy again? இங்க இருந்து நீ ப்ரொஜெக்ட் பண்ணும் போதும் ஹையஸ்ட் பாயிண்ட்ல ரீச் ஆகும் போதும் what will be the change? அங்கதான் எல்லாரும் தப்பு பண்ணுவீங்க. ஹையஸ்ட் பாயிண்ட்ல எப்படி 0? At the highest point, u cos 30 will be there, no? At the point of projection, here you will be having both the components, right? U sin t, u cos theta as well as u sin theta will be there. So kinetic energy at the point of projection will be equal to half into
Answer is
m
U.
into
Five,
u
sir.
square.
Answer 1.
Once, ma'am, let's check. This will be half
Five,
into
sir.
5. Wait, பண்றோம். So okay, let's check. So, right. So this will be இது வந்து இனிஷியலா பாயிண்ட் பண்ணும்போது at the maximum point u க்கு பதிலா replace with u square cos square u cos theta, so it will become u square cos square. What is the angle? 60 degree. Correct? So this is the change. So k initial minus k final. So which will be of? So 1 minus cos square 60 is 1 by 4. Correct? So this will be of half into mass is how much, sir? 100 gram. So 0.1. Then u is 2400 into 3 by 4. 30 by 2. So answer will be 50. So 15 joule is the right answer. First one. This question. Small rigid spherical mass M is dropped into a long vertical tube containing glycerin. The velocity of the ball becomes constant after some time, so it is attaining its terminal velocity. If the density of glycerin is half of the density of the ball, viscous force acting on. Same your Stokes law. What your ஒரு body வந்து ஒரு immerse, if it's been immersing into this case, what are all the constant? What are the forces it will be acting? This will be mg. Mg is being supported by constant move ஆகணும், correct? So forces, which forces will be in the upward direction? Buoyancy, and it has been falling with some viscosity இருக்கும்ல, both will be there, right? So your viscous force as well as your buoyancy force. So mg should be equated with fb plus fb. They are asking about the viscous force, right? So fb will be equal to mg minus fb. So mg அப்படியே வச்சுக்கோ. fb னா என்னது? buoyancy. Rho
Sir,
of
fourth
the
option.
liquid into volume. Volume will be how much, sir? So I'm just taking it as v. So m நான் இங்க எப்படி எழுதலாம்? Density of the ball into v into g minus of rho of l into v. So rho v g ல வரும். So rho v and g I can take it as common. What is density of the ball? Glycerin is half of the ball, correct? So அப்ப என்ன எழுதலாம்? Rho of b minus rho b by, so it will be rho v g by 2. What is rho into v? So mg by 2. Option 4. Let's go to this one. For a diatomic gas, gamma values they are given Cp for rigid molecules. Another one Cp by C for another adum diatomic, but also having a vibrational mode. So initially, for a diatomic, what is the degree of freedom? 5. If it is having a one more additional energy, it will become 6 vibrational modes. Sorry, 6 is the degree of freedom, right? So அதான் இங்க கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Which one of the following options is being correct? So gamma, you have to relate them. Gamma க்கும் degree of freedom க்கும் is there any relation? Gamma is equal to 1 by 2 by f. Remember? In terms of degrees of freedom, you can write it in this way. So gamma 1 will be equal to 1 by 2 by f is 5, correct? So gamma 2 will be equal to 1 by, so 2 by 6, which you can write as 1 by 3. So gamma 1 by gamma 2. So gamma 1 will be of 7 by 5 and gamma 2 will be of 4 by 3, correct? Cancel out our, I mean, we can't be able to say both are be not equal. 2 times are ka, adum kadayadu. So who is being greater? 3 by 4 is how much? 1.3 something, and this will be of, so gamma 1 greater than option C. This one, easier question. Force vector they have given, displacement vector they have given, work done of the particle is 0 nu soltaanga, and here the force they have given one parameter is b. So what is work done, force, displacement? Work done is nothing but the force into displacement, dot or cross product. Dot na enna pannum? Multiply the equation and இவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் சேர்ந்து work done overall எவ்வளவு தருது? 0. So what is this? 2 I cap and this is 1 I cap. So 2 minus 2b minus 1 will be equal to 0, correct? So 2b will be equal to 1, b will be equal to, that's it. This one, error percentage. Maximum percentage error in the density for a wire. How can we do this? Density will be equal to mass by volume. Error in this will be volume on every other. This is a wire, correct? Wire nuts of a cylindrical shape. Cylindrical m into, or take it as a into L. So it will be of pi r square h. What is the error in this? Del rho by rho will be equal to del m by m plus 2 del L by r plus, correct? இந்த இருக்கு del, this is h del h, r del r, m del m. That's it. Right? percentage, so it will multiply it with 100. This question, sir. Torque due to the force has been this much. Whose position vector has been this? Oh, position vector will be what னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. So torque due to the force acting on a particle whose position vector would be. So torque they are asking. கொடுத்த vectorsலாம் யாருன்னா இதுக்கு force and this is your displacement. Formula for what torque is what? R cross F always. Right? R cross F. Cross product you have to take it. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி வந்துச்சு அந்த work done question. இது ரெண்டுத்துக்குமே physics இருக்கான்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா இல்ல. Only thing is that you have to know about the vectors. What do you mean by cross vector? Cross product? What do you mean by the dot product? Same. ஒரே இதுல vector. இது ஒரே question தான். What? This is 41 question and that was 33rd question. Same paper. I minus K. And many have been facing the difficulty. I mean, those students who have written in this session, they have been facing the difficulty. Numerical kurta, they are capable of doing this, but they have been just get stuck up with the assertion and reason or statement questions. So kindly be prepared for the statement types of questions also, because many have been thinking ella question may be in any one of the paper, I guess in physics itself around 4 statement question has been come. அப்ப ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ல நீ கிளியரா இல்லைன்னா, ஐ மீன் கான்செப்ட்ல நீ கிளியரா இல்லை, நியூமெரிக்கல்ஸ் however we can end up with by using the formula or something we can arrive at the answer. But statement one question நீ தப்பா போனாலுமே அந்த ஷிஃப்ட்டுக்கு if you are getting around 3 or 4 questions means ஸ்கிப் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா அவ்வளவுதான், அது எல்லாமே நெகட்டிவா போயிடும். ஐ மீன் நெகட்டிவ் இல்ல, மார்க்கே வராது. ரைட்? ஸோ ப்ளீஸ் பி ப்ரிப்பேர்ட் வித் யுவர் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் ஆல்சோ. ரைட்? டோன்ட் கான்சென்ட்ரேட் ஒன்லி அப்பான் திஸ் நியூமெரிக்கல்ஸ். ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் ஆல்சோ யூ ஷுட் பி மோர். ஏன் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ல நீ வந்து கொஞ்சம் ஒரு வார்த்தை மாறி இருந்து நீ படிச்சுட்டா கூட ஆன்சர் வில் பி கம்ப்ளீட்லி வாட் எவர் யூ மிஸ் அண்டர்ஸ்டுட் தி கொஸ்டின் மீன்ஸ் மொத்தமா வந்து தப்பா போயிடும். So this is one of the such questions. Simple pendulum is taken to a planet of mass and radius is 2 and 4 and 3 2 times the respective than the Earth. Time period will remain same on the Earth. So this is the assertion they have given. Reason is that mass of the pendulum remains unchanged at Earth and other planets. So first thing is about you have to prove it. I mean you have to find it. Time period of the pendulum remains same on Earth and planet. So time period is what? 2 pi under root of L by
L by G.
but G marunla. One is for the planet, but here they have given it at how much? G you have to find it out. They have given in terms of mass or radius of மாறுதுன்னு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. What is small by gravitation? Good sir. G into mass of the planet divided by R square. அப்ப first நீ G முத கண்டுபிடிக்கும். So யார் சொன்னா 4 or 2? Right. So this will be of, let this be of on the Earth. So G m square by R square, right? And G dash some other planet. This capital G will be remains constant only about the planet. Planet is how much? Mass is 4 times and radius is 2 times of P, right? So it will become 4R square. So this G into mr square will be as usual the same thing. Correct? So assertion true or true? Reason true. So both A and assertion mass is also remains. So both assertion and reason will be, and what? Oh, okay.
Explanation correct இருக்கadilla sir?
Correct sir. I said that mass. I haven't seen this mass, right? So both A and R have been true, but அதனால தான் இது மாறும். ஆனா mass same இருக்கறனால இது same கிடையாது. What is same? G is same. Gravitation acceleration due to gravity is being same. Again, this question. Cube of length, well shown in the figure. Radius of cross section is 2 centimeter, and this is 1 centimeter. Point 2 is 2 centimeter, 1 centimeter. The velocity of water entering the point is 2 meter. What will be 0.2? What concept is this? A1 V1 will be equal to A2 V2. Correct, ma'am. So 2 into 2 will be equal to 1 into V2. Answer will be
Sir,
yes, sir.
sir, radius of cross section தானே சார்
Ah,
2 கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அப்ப ஏரியா 2 ஸ்கொயர் தானே சார் வரும், பை ஆர் ஸ்கொயர்.
wait. Correct, sir. முடிச்சிட்டேன் all of it. Correct, sir. So they haven't given the area, radius that they have given here. So it will be of pi into R1 square will be of 4. Should be equal to correct, sir. Option is 4. Right, sir. Sivaganesh. So radius only they have given, they haven't given the aerial value. Right, sir. So I'll wind up the session. Right, sir. So from next week onwards, I mean, your UT will be completed with this, and rest you will be having a complete syllabus or two tests and one AITS and one term exam will be there, I guess. So from next period on, next class onwards, we'll start to solve only the questions chapter wise, starting from units and dimensions. So we'll go one by one, right? If the time permits, at the over class, we'll just see it of all the types of problems, what they will be asking from the first chapter, and then comes the second chapter. So next class, Varamodu, you just have a revise on what you have studied in the first chapter. So it will be helpful for the revision maru. So we'll be using this completely for the revision classes. Right, sir. Max. Chemistry இல்லையா? என்னடா நாளைக்கு மண்டே டியூஸ்டே இருக்க மாட்டேன்டா, வென்ஸ்டே தேர்ஸ்டே இருக்கும். ஈவினிங் நடுவில் ஸ்கூல் டைம் ஏதாச்சும், ஐ மீன் மார்னிங் 11:45 to 5. ஒரு நாள் லீவ் போட்டு வா. ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு கிளாஸ் இருக்கும் டைப்பிங், அதனாலதான் பிரச்சனை. நான் நீ ஒரு மண்டே போல. Online students, you can leave the class. Next period is your chemistry period, so you can join in that link.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir.